Hello everybody and welcome back to the Battle of Polytopia. Today we're going to be playing a 14-player crazy bot game just for the fun of it. I think we'll do it on creative because that way we have a bit more control over what's going on. I'm going to pick Kickoo because I'm annoyed at the fact that I recently had some footage for a Kickoo video deleted by accident, which was a bit stupid. And so I want to do a Kickoo video to make up for that. Dude is small or normal? Small, probably small because I don't have a lot of time. Lakes again, otherwise it'll be a bit too easy, I think. Wow, we are right in the middle. That is quite something. I'm gonna go explorer because we'll get a lot of stars from meeting all the new tribes. Well, assuming the explorer actually goes in the right direction, that is. But no, go to... Okay. So we're single-handedly first, which is nice. Should I just get Smithery or something? I mean, Chivalry isn't going to be much good because someone like Kudrik will just come along and kill my thing. We haven't really got much in the way of leveling up tech. Maybe we have some farms here and here. If we get organization. Oh yeah, we have 2 farms. That's good. So now we'll just... Oh god, they're coming towards me. Oh no, they're fighting Luxador. Well, that's fine. This Mooney is going to be the death of me. If this thing comes near to me, it's gonna freeze me, and that will be the end of me, really. Interesting. So, Vengi don't know. It looks like none of them were sensible enough to get an explorer. Then, I think I'll just level up and get a city wall because if there's any situation for a city wall, then it's this situation. Oh no! Please not Vengi. And Luxador. At least Polaris are going away, that's nice of them. Do Vengi hate me by any chance? We're intrusive, weak, yep, alright, cool. Wait, Luxador and Vengi hate each other, so if I do this, then maybe they'll like... Vengi will like me? I don't know, maybe? Maybe that's a thing? Vengi, always being unreasonable. That being said, they have a level 1 capital and they didn't even build another swordsman, so they're not going to be a threat for very long. Illyrian or someone is besieging Shinji, which is none of my concern really. Do this. I'm not going to attack. Let's just get hunting and forestry. Obviously our tech prices are really low because we're building so tall, since there aren't any villages that are just easy to capture. One of these warriors is going to become a veteran, right? Which one is it? Oh, I split out my kills. I shouldn't have probably done that. But let's see if the unit here is on low health, because if so... Aha! Nice. We did start up hostilities with Luxador, but that's fine. So we have a decent relationship with these guys, I'm not sure why, but that's fine, I'm not complaining. Let's just level up our city to level 4 and get ourselves a giant. Probably should have sent some reinforcements to the Polaris capital, but never mind. Why didn't you attack this guy? Would it not have killed? Oh no, it wouldn't. Okay, fair enough then. So I think we just need to level this. Take the city, and we're doing okay. We're third. I'm not sure who's in first. Vengi, how have you screwed up this badly? You're Vengi, you should have just attacked Luxador or someone and wiped them out. Or me. Or anyone. Oh, this could be danger. Let's see. Well, they didn't manage to take my city on this turn, so we'll see. Come over here. Yep, take out the archer. Ooh, I'm not sure if Vengi could besiege my capital. If so, that's a bad thing. We definitely don't want that to occur. I'm going to put a warrior here just in case Luxador have riding for whatever reason. Didn't even attack my capital. I guess they didn't have enough damage to break through, so fair enough. Are Vengi and Luxador mates now? No, I have to research diplomacy to gain more insight. No, I can't be bothered with that. Let's get another city wall. And... ooh. farm. Farm is... Oh no, that was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? I mean, I could chop down 2 trees and... Is there anything that can besiege it? The problem is, if they have a if one of the tribes has a rider, they could bounce into my capital. I think it'll be okay. I don't know if anyone has riding yet. I mean, they're closing in, but I'm going to get a giant, so it's not really a problem. Especially since I'll hit this guy. Oh. Luxador, just leave us alone. We're doing our thing over here. You do Luxador things. Level up your city or something. Okay. Getting some stars from Meteor Imperius was nice. I'm gonna put a warrior here. Or should we get strategy? No, this is a bit too defensive. We get a warrior and... The problem is this guy's blocking the unit, blocking the resource even. What now then? Guess we can get construction, I mean, why not? That's a nice thing there. And we'll get 2 giants next turn, I suppose, then, if they are kind enough to let me have the squares. Get off my territory. I really don't know. Luxador and Vengir appear to have some kind of love-hate relationship going on. They can't decide whether they're friends or not. Level this up, get another giant, and end our turn. Well, we're doing pretty well here. I think we'll be able to just steamroll onto both of those cities, even though for some reason Luxador have a veteran swordsman. Probably should have killed that earlier. Okay, what now? Let's get rid of you. You can go over there. And we'll just round up these archers. Not sure why they're using archers on small maps. Bots do bot things, I suppose. Should we get riding? Could do. It's not very exciting though, is it? Let's rush chivalry. I mean, I have no other... I have no other strategies in this game. I just realised just about every game I rush chivalry. It's not a rush, it's turn 10, but even so. I always go for chivalry, I don't know why. I guess it's just what I have best results with. We'll get it next turn, I suppose. Hey, leave us alone. Well, actually, we're at war with them. How have you not managed to get your city above level 3 yet, Luxador? It's turn 12. Okay, to be fair, these aren't very impressive resources, but even so. Zavasi control all this land. Are they in first? They're in second. Alright. Ooh, Illyrian have cloaks. Are they... What do they think of me? Peaceful, intrusive, okay, whatever. I'm not even going to ask why they think I'm intrusive. I haven't attacked them once in the whole game. Yeah, chivalry. I just forgot I was doing a chivalry rush. Alright, well, Luxador are gone, which is good riddance, I suppose. And Vengir will be gone soon too, that's another thorn out of our side. And in the meantime we'll just mop up these little units from Vengir. Not really necessary, but at least it prevents them from doing any more damage. Oh, we have 2 monuments we haven't dropped. I'm not really intending to get sailing, so I could drop both monuments here. Oh dear, Zavasi don't like us. Well, I guess our next conquest is Zavasi then. Let's get a giant and start going for that. Okay, so we're getting attacked from 2 fronts. This is not a very good thing. Oh, why? Right, which one of these are we going to make peace with? I mean, we could just do the old-fashioned thing where we just declare war on both of them and beat them both. But it's somehow more authentic when you do an alliance rather than just beating them both up because they're bots and they don't have brains and therefore can't appear to use any kind of strategies. Oh well, I guess I'll have to beat them both up since they're being unfriendly. Knights aren't as good against giants as they were, are they? Never mind, it's fine. We'll just keep wearing them down and sooner or later it'll turn out alright. Oh hello, Illyrian have knights. Oh, and they started a riot. That is not great. And Zabasi appear to have an unlimited supply of swordsmen. Blimey! I might actually lose to a bot for once. That would be quite the record. Usually they're incredibly useless, so... Ooh, what? I don't have anything to deal damage, that's the problem. Have they made the bots smarter? I think they have. I saw people complaining about that on Reddit or something. Let's just explore a bit down here. Are there any tribes we haven't met yet? Yeah, two. Two living tribes and a bunch of destroyed ones like Barda, Samanti, etc. Well, this is rather worrying. Have the bots finally worked out how to use units? Umaji got wiped out by Illyrion. Okay, Umaji, if you could put up a bit of resistance, that would be nice. You know, it's a lot easier to win games when your opponents are fighting each other as well as you. Ooh, can I get a nice night chain? Yeah, they're just letting me night chain onto their egg. Okay, well that does help, obviously. Though, is there any point really? I mean, they're just going to move it out of the way and kill my knight. But let's deal damage to the archer, I think. Oh, how much damage do giants deal to this? We're going to have to get strategy, I think, to defend this. Well, it turns out the old strategy of just walking into people and declaring war on them isn't really working. I'm all for making the game harder. You should know that, so... If you've been watching my channel, you should know I'm all in favour of making the game hard, so I'm happy with this. But it is definitely a challenge, or more of a challenge than your average game, where you just walk over the opponent. Another riot! No! No, leave me alone. We haven't really got anything to start the damage. Well, we can do it like this, I suppose. If I promote, does that go through it? Still only does 8 damage. Shame. Never mind. We can take out their egg and all their archers, which is very convenient. I think I'm going to leave this guy here just to create a threat, and we can get climbing. We have to be very careful with our star economy here. I don't want to start getting ourselves in trouble with Sabasi, since we're in a purely defensive position against them here, which is not a great position to be in. Oh no, I really don't want to aggravate Imperius. I probably shouldn't have done that. Jesus. Another giant. Okay, and Imperius are joining the party. Well, this is a bit of a pain. Should we get another knight or two? You can never go wrong with knights, especially against archer spam. I could even get a safe knight in my capital, except I don't have any stars. I just realised that. Well, that's fine. I'll just get a warrior instead then. I think if I can block them off with shields and city walls, I should be okay. Mind me, I was thinking my capital was safe territory, but apparently that is not the case anymore. Embassy. Oh, cheers, Imperius. Let's offer them peace. Last-ditch attempt to actually do something. We're getting kind of overwhelmed. This is not great. 9-4. I need something with a bit heftier damage. That's the problem. The giant can't attack this because he doesn't have dash. What? They have a catapult now. Okay. Gonna just put this guy off a bit. I'm actually having trouble here. This is... wow. Okay, that was stupid. The bot shouldn't have done that, but... wow, crazy bots are hard. Who would have guessed? I get some stars from IMO, which is nice, of course. Say hello to these guys, I suppose. Which... I should take this archer first. Well, what do we have here? We have catapults and an egg. So close. Oh, I probably could have besieged that city. Never mind, it's fine. The knights are basically saving me here. The fact that they're capable of dealing so much damage. I basically have Zabasi shut out, I think. The only problem is, if they were actually a player, they would be spamming catapults, which would be making this a lot harder. Wow, this is an almost lost situation. In fact, against a player I would have lost, but this is actually tight for once. This is good. I'm gonna put together some road network just to make things a little bit easier for ourselves here. Alright. Oh yes! IMO coming in and creating some actual pressure. That's good. I should have offered them a peace treaty. We are certainly the underdogs here. What? No! Imperius, come on, be reasonable. You're are they more powerful than Zabasi? That's incredible. Imperius, don't you... these guys are the threat. These guys right in front of you are the threat, not me. Okay, I'll take that out. No point in doing that. Might as well distract them. Oh, I don't really know what to do. The problem is they have so many swordsmen and stuff. I'll secure my back city, which will be helpful, because that means I have a secure place to create knights now. I can push on into their territory a little bit. The Cemanti poison is ironically really helping Zabasi, the invaders. Alright. They do have another catapult, I've just noticed, in their capital, so that is always a pain. Okay, Zabasi... Illyrium did something pretty stupid by putting a catapult in that city, to be fair, but can I even get there? I can't, can I? Can I get there if I put a road here? Here? Nope. Well, that's annoying. Blimey. Should have checked the damage. This is alright, I guess? They're not really making much of an attempt on my cities, more so just being annoying. Oh yes, IMO, creating the actual threats here, this is good. If IMO can take on Illyrium, I can win, but it's gonna be a bit of a stretch. And they have a dragon, that's bad. I'm not sure how fragile these guys are, but I'm gonna find out. Aha, we're in. Nice. Boing. Alright, what do these guys think of me? They're top? They've got they've got 10,000 points? They think we're wise, peaceful. Okay, let's offer them a treaty, because this is our best chance of actually doing something in this game, I think. Having IMO on our side. That was not very intelligent, the fact that they let me attack. Who knows, maybe the bots really are as dumb as they once were, but we're just having a particularly hard game for some reason. I'm not going to go there, because the fungi will take away my defense bonuses. Hey! Peace treaty. Knowing the bots, it'll probably last like 2 turns, but still. And they're getting besieged, which is bad, but yeah, you take what you can get, I suppose. And my knight survived, which is amazing. Wait, can I take this city? This catapult will shut me down. Yes, like I can. Maybe I can take one of these cities if I'm really lucky, because they don't really have much in the way of counters. Especially if I create more threats. So we can get another knight in. This is perfect. Nice. We're going to take apart Illyrion here. This will be perfect. And once we've taken apart these guys, if only I could offer some peace. If only I got peace with Imperius, or at least got them to not attack me for like 1 turn, I would wipe these guys out. I was legitimately thinking I was going to lose here. No, we actually have chances. This is looking good. Shame. They destroyed our unit. Never mind. However, both our sieges held, which means we are now winning somehow. That is really a turnaround. Considering I was completely losing, and considering just like giving up on the game. Interesting. Let's see. I'm just going to push forward into the Zabasi territory a little bit. It's not too much of a concern that a few of my units are dying. What we want to do here is create a lot of threats and a lot of pressure, because in doing so we can eventually get a situation like this where we're just taking down cities one after the other once we manage to wreck their defences. This is why I like knights so much. They have the capacity to completely turn around a battle in just a single hit or a single chain. Speaking of knights, Sabasi have them. That's annoying. Well, Illyrion are dead, so that's one major threat off me. Once they're gone, we should have a relatively straight run to the Zabasi capital. And thus, a new base is created for us to build more knights. How much damage will this deal? Oh, no! No! I meant to click on the other one, not attack. This is... okay. Minor setback. Anyway, let's take this city, or besiege it, because obviously they have to split their attention now. If Imperius would backstab Zabasi, we would be really set, but I somehow doubt that will happen right now, considering how the tides have turned. We'll put that guy there to block mobility. The fact that it's not the giant besieging the city actually is good, because it gives me a really easy opportunity to just take it back, obviously. And this guy here is good because it's denying the movement of this knight, which is really handy. I know that because it's annoying when it happens to me. So you can take that city. Illyrion are just completely done for, and nice. We are now winning. Although we're not ahead on score, somehow IMO are still ahead on score, even though their capital is literally level 5, and mine's almost 7, which is, I'm not even going to question it. As long as they stay friends with me, I'm happy for them to be powerful. Although, they'll probably betray our peace treaty and give me another thorn in my side, but we'll see. That may or may not happen. What do they think of me? Are we... Oh, they think we're dominating. I mean, it's fair, but it is annoying. Never mind. We'll end our turn and see what happens. So obviously IMO are really managing to put the pressure on here, which is great. And this alliance is really making the game a lot better. Because the fact that we were able to create that strategic alliance with IMO was really, really helpful in giving us another threat to make Zabasi surrounded on 2 fronts. The fortunes have turned. Honestly, I could break peace with IMO now. The only problem is a few of these guys have defense bonuses, so it could be a bit annoying to roll over them. I'll wait until they break peace treaty. Why do it myself? And we have the Zabasi capital, ladies and gentlemen. Unless Imperius interfere, which they don't. Nice, that is another city to add to our empire, and a big one at that. It's level 7. It'll get besieged back, but probably won't hold, we'll see. I'm willing to just have a fight with this Imperious giant here. Get out of my territory. You've overextended yourselves now. Yeah, so Illyrian don't have a city anymore. Let's see what's down here. Nothing in particular. Level you up, just take that. Well, probably shouldn't have gone in IMO territory. Now they're going to accuse us of being aggressive or whatever it is. Intrusive. Although that relates more to borders, I think. Okay. So we are definitely winning at this point. We control about half the map. The remaining half is split between our ally and Imperius, who are annoyingly holding on, and their falling ally, Zabasi, who have only 1 city. 7 damage. Not really worth it, I'd say. Probably better to just bring over some knights, and if they besiege the capital, we'll just unbesiege it. Speaking of sieges, we can start one up over here. I'm not actually going to siege with the knight. I'll just send that guy into enemy territory and put our defender here, which is always a convenient thing. Just send a few units around the outside and we should be doing pretty well. Fortunes really have turned in our favour. The problem is IMO are now a strategic barrier. We really need to take them on pretty quickly because otherwise they are going to provide us a slight nuisance with all those battleships they've been building for some strange reason. Well, it's working for them, I suppose. I won't criticise. Oh, embassy, very nice. We're diplomatic. I presume they still think we're dominating, right? Yeah, that characteristic tends to be one that's quite common. Wise, diplomatic, etc. Okay. So, despite the bots having ganged up on me, we are still in a winning position. And should be doing pretty well. Wow, that actually gave me a shock to my system, since bots are usually really, really, really bad. They've turned from being really bad to being surprisingly slightly competent, which is interesting. I don't know, maybe they just got lucky, but especially with Zabasi having become so powerful, they're a tribe that's a turn 0 tribe on the same tier as Kickoo, so they managed to forge an empire that was bigger than mine temporarily from the same starting place. Maybe I just wasn't aggressive enough. I probably should have just gone aggression instead of building tall, but I prefer to build tall sometimes in bot games where it doesn't really matter about how efficient you are. Because tech prices are really low, you can get all the fancy late game tech and then sort of gradually start doing stuff later on. Right, well, I'll take your capital then, and whatever's over here too. That was really lucky. I didn't realise there was catapults there that are easy to destroy, obviously. Should we just break peace with IMO? You can't see why. Yeah, break peace. Sorry, but what needs to be done must be done, and we will conquer IMO. Obviously, we have a bit too much knight power to be resisted at this point. See, this is where bots aren't too intelligent. Like, at this point, it's going to be very difficult to program. I know that as somebody who enjoys programming. But realistically, when one person's winning, they should not team up with you, because they just know that eventually you're going to break the peace and destroy them. So really, if you want the maximum chances, you need to be doing like risk style strategy where you're ganging up on whoever's winning, not just letting them win passively. I probably want this battleship gone, really. Obviously the resistance is quite minimal because we're on the offensive. If they'd got the opportunity to strike first, we'd be facing a bit more trouble, but they don't have our economy and they don't have our empire size. They have, I think, well, actually we can check, 4 cities, so one of us is under siege. There's one here, and one here, unless somehow there's another tribe hiding in the corner, which I doubt. And now we'll just start steaming forwards, full steam towards the Imperious capital. Should be pretty simple. Yeah, this is a really good case study in how powerful knights can be when you just get them in behind enemy territory. Why can't my knight move there? Hello, that's 1 square. Why can't I move over there? Oh, I'm an idiot. It can't move at all because it's already moved this turn. Okay, I thought I didn't have climbing or something. Perhaps it wasn't just tiredness that was causing me to play badly yesterday. Alright. Obviously they have some catapults and stuff hiding around. It's turn 33, so they do have late game tech as always. As everyone will by this point. And this is basically the end. Wow, this is a nice knight chain we have going here. Which unit do I finish it on then? Probably on a battleship, then I'll promote. Nice. Not really sure why I'm going down here. Oh wait, was it? Oh, it was IMO who it was IMO who destroyed Umaji then, not the other ones, Illyrian. Well, fair enough then. IMO really won me this game. The fact that they made an alliance with me, put the necessary pressure on, and then didn't break alliance with me when it became clear I was dominating. That was their mistake, really. The nail in the coffin for the other tribes. If only that could be fixed, maybe with a new difficulty of bot, like an extra difficult bot that knew when to break treaties, that would make these multiplayer games really hard. Because it would be a risk style back and forth where nobody could really get an upper hand. Since anytime you tried, everybody else would just gang up on you and you'd be losing again. There's no real way to win at Risk, at least from what I've played, and this will become pretty similar. It would be probably a bit more frustrating for whoever's winning, but it would definitely make for a bigger challenge. So for people who are looking for a challenge, that would be really pretty good. This city has been so useful to me. The fact that I can just build units here anytime I feel like, because it's so out of the way. If there had been another tribe up in the corner somehow, I'd have lost, probably. So I wouldn't have had anywhere safe to build knights from. Might as well get diplomacy. There we are. Alright. So our knights are obviously on low health because a lot of them have attacked before. Doesn't matter too much. I should have moved that guy around. Which means the IMO siege is going to hold unless I can giant pot, which shouldn't be an issue. Kickoo turn 36 and we haven't got sailing. This is sacrilege to Kickoo. On these lakes maps though, Kickoo are still powerful, it's just probably a little less so than the other main tribes because you have less water to fish from. And sailing doesn't really matter on these maps. I still find Kickoo to be the most fun and interesting and unique of all the T0 tribes to play. Imperia, Sparta and Zabasi just feel kind of like iterations on the same thing, which isn't necessarily bad, but these guys feel like they have a lot more that's original and to like about them. I appear to be clicking on all the wrong squares, and there should be a way for us to take this this turn. And there we are, that is the end of the game, as they won't have anything to say about that. Nice! That is the end of the game, and a very surprising result as far as I'm concerned. Back when I only had these 4 cities, I thought this was a guaranteed loss, but I suppose if you hang on long enough, sometimes things do happen, and well, it is worth not resigning if you really like winning for that reason, because sometimes you will get these surprising victories. So, thanks for watching.